Wah 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 wah. Go.
So
But
yes, gentleman in bearskin cloak um, does seem to be the leader E type. Um, he is like amongst the troops, as it were, but not like directing them or giving them orders or anything like that. But people are giving him wide berths as they move about.
well, he's either the leader or he hasn't bathed in about 3 months.
Maybe both.
Possibly both.
Definitely both.
Smells like both.
Definitely both.
I've been smell blind for the past week.
I feel you've been smell
Yes.
blind for the past 3 years, brother.
But, yeah, Edric will, let's see, the smart thing is not to get off the bear. The personable thing is to get off the bear.
But the wildlings appear to be walking straight up to him.
Hmm. About how tall is this guy?
About 6 foot-ish.
Okay, so yeah, I don't have the excuse of I need to be on my bear to look you in the eyes. So Edric will leave his lance on the bear. Fun fact about certain types of medieval riding saddles, they had a little loop for you to drop your lance into.
Yeah.
But so he's gonna do that, and he's gonna slide out of the saddle and just approach this man in his bear skin.
Okay.
I'll follow shortly behind him.
Okay.
I will remain behind the bear, keeping an eye on those 2 archers.
Okay.
I'll be right up next to him just in case I need to interject or assist.
Okay. So basically, keeping up with him, the way the conversation goes is, like, there's no apology for bothering him, nothing like that. Just, Lord Not, some Southerners wish to speak with you. They're right here.
And they're just, hello, that's us, the Southerners.
I had to repress an AF there.
It's getting to you now, Matt.
We're becoming clanners.
We're becoming clanners.
Clan society and all.
We should have been Clan Novacat. What was I thinking?
But anywho's, so yeah, the man in front of you is fairly young. You would guess late 20s to early 30s.
Okay.
His beard looks rather unkept.
Like he's been out here a while.
Yeah.
And hasn't had the benefit of somebody forcing him to bathe and shave.
Like, he is as clean as you would expect a man of the mountains to be.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, I mean, I'm not going to go so far as to say he's well-bathed or well-groomed, but as groomed and bathed as you could expect one to be.
Fringed and groomed pilled.
I was not aware that another lord made his home on these lands.
There are several lords that prefer to live on the land than in the luxuries of the castle. And he addresses you with a nod, not a bow, but a nod.
Right. And he'll get a nod back. Well, whatever the case of that, I'm curious as what your purpose here in these woods is.
Well, I would assume that you are the lords just outside this here wood.
A logical assumption to make.
How would he? He would say, "Well, I would assume that you are the lords outside of these here wood. There is a life that the comfort, or there's enjoyment in life that the comforts help you forget. Living off the land being both rewarding and problematic, as it were."
Van chuckles a little bit at that.
I think my brother and I know a bit more of that than you'd assume. But whatever the case, this is quite the host you have. Zedric just kind of looks around at the men, and I assume there is. Is there an
Hey,
armory?
Dad, 1 second.
here?
Is there a what?
An armory. Like a little spot where they've stashed all their weapons, or is everybody just kind of carrying their weapons?
From what you can see, not really. Everybody's kind of carrying, or if they're not carrying, they're posted somewhere near them.
Okay.
There are some what you would assume to be pillaged tools that are kind of like strewn about, but
You said pillaged tools?
potentially pillaged tools.
Okay.
But you're not seeing anywhere that would make tools like that readily available.
Like the tools that they have are not things that you would have taken directly from our.
It's not like they're like labeled or anything like that. Is the thing.
Okay, that's fair.
So, like, you're seeing like metal tools, but there's no forge. You're also
enough.
seeing like wooden tools that could have been made out there. Like,
Okay.
you've got a wide selection.
Wide selection of stuff, just kind of commenting on the. And there is a rumor, such as it is, that there are bandits in these woods.
I have also heard these rumors.
That must be why you surround yourself with so many fine fellows. To keep the bandits from attacking you, right?
Bandits aren't generally a problem for me.
I can imagine so.
We tend to keep to ourselves as much as we possibly can.
Respectable.
He says with a smirk.
Kind of. That's actually kind of a good. What kind of goods did our people claim were being stolen from them? Just like perishables.
Yeah, it's mostly food. The occasional tool every so often. Like it's a problem, but like
Okay.
it's generally non-violent most of the time.
And
But
we're aware
that-
of this, yeah?
It's mostly just people coming up, doing a smash and grab and running off.
Yeah,
Like, stand and deliver.
anybody that says stand and deliver usually ends up in a fight.
It also means that you're gay if you say that.
Yes. But anyways, just looking around. You know, considering the mutual concerns with bandits, and he just sort of gestures to the palisade around. If you and your host were in need of tools, in need of replacement tools, provisions, and the like, it would be quite simple for you it would be quite simple for you just to send a few representatives into town to purchase what you need.
But you see, therein lies a problem.
Oh?
What use, or rather, you say you are familiar with the ways of living in the forest and off the land. In what way would currency or gold or riches or valuables of any sort
You seem to have forgotten the value of bartering.
be useful in living in the woods? While, yes, we could go and purchase things, why would we have that money? You see, we don't sell.
You have other objects of value, do you not?
Depends what people would call valuable.
Out of is there like an animal being butchered here, just in the camp by chance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they brought the deer back.
You saw that deer being brought back in. Like,
Yeah, but
they've moved on to like cleaning and skinning and all that. It's like,
all right. Well, Edric just like points over at that deer. Here, is it a doe or a buck? Is it a time of year where is it a time of year where the buck would even have antlers if it did actually?
I would say it would. And yeah, we'll say it's a buck.
Say it's a buck. Okay. Well, he
Yeah.
just points over at the deer. The hide for instance, the hide. There's no place on this world that I've seen where people can go without some need for hide in some way. The antlers craftsmen could make use of for any number of decorations, or indeed even tools.
Yes, but where there's metal, the antler tools that you're referring to wouldn't really suffice. You have better quality tools at that point, would you not?
Well, you would think that, but there are some trades for which, well, the old ways really are best. Have you heard the story of the tanners who tried to replace their bone tools with iron?
No, do tell.
They found that in the effort to have a higher quality, and Edric just like does the air quotes with that tool, they actually ended up hurting the quality of their product. And as it turns out, for some things, the old ways are simply the best ways. I'm not pulling that out of my ass. That is a real thing up to the modern day. People that work with leather use bone tools because it works the best.
Yeah.
Based and bone-pilled.
The advantages of having a fucking anthropology degree.
Amazing.
The more you know.
Woden is also just checking, making sure like no one's trying to sneak up on them.
No.
And beyond that, for things like knitting and sewing, bone and antler are, well, also valuable. They're easier to get, quicker to shape.
I suppose there's some truth in that. Although I'm not much of a craftsman myself.
No. Of course, and he just kind of gestures widely around to everybody. You have an appreciable host here.
And it's at this time that you all realize, like, while nobody's sneaking up on you.
You're definitely kind of closing ranks around us.
No. You're being watched, but nobody's like making any kind of aggressive move.
Okay, just
like everybody's like not chomping at the bit, but you can definitely
watching.
tell that they're waiting for orders.
There's a lot of that. We don't necessarily trust or understand what's happening right now.
Yes.
That grip on my sword is getting a little tighter.
And
Okay.
like, for instance, and Edric like gestures to the man with the axe. Just you there, my friend. That axe of yours isn't just for felling trees, is it?
Like you see like this look of confusion as to him being addressed, and he's just no.
And you've trained to fight other men with it, yes?
I mean, I've trained to hunt boars with it, and sometimes men are like boars. So if you needed that, I guess I could, fell a man.
Hunt boars with an
Axe.
axe.
Visibly confused brothers.
You just hear Woden say back, maybe they prefer the hard game.
There is a reason they are legally challenged people, my lord.
Right, yes. But the point I am trying to make is, just look at Lord Not, was it?
Yes.
The fact of the matter is that even if you have no goods you're willing to trade for, or even if you have no professions in which you are skilled, this is a host of men that will follow you, and that is a very valuable thing in this place and time. Valuable enough to... He just looks around. Make sure all of you have however much comfort you want or do not want. And moreover, if you want to just live out here, make sure you aren't bothered, except in times where your services would be needed.
Could I make a knowledge test streetwide to see if I heard any rumors about a Lord Not?
Sure. I would say rather than knowledge, you have breeding, yes?
Yes, I do.
You can do that or straight knowledge.
What would the difference be regarding... I think I'll actually make breeding, because that's probably going to get me more reliable information about the lordship and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, a 20!
Cool.
Aye.
So, what you know, Lord Not is an actual lord.
Mm-hmm.
He is loyal to the Starks,
Mm-hmm.
but he is a mountain clan. So, just what I told Scruffles, they are a house in the typical sense of a house. So he actually was, or the family was given lordship, just like your family was.
Mm-hmm.
But they chose to live off the land rather than in fancy castles.
So are these guys not actually the bandits then?
Huh.
Could be. Could not be.
Haha, could not be.
Woden's just going to incline his head as he's considering these things in the back, and he's like, "Have you, Lord Not? I've heard of you. Lord, where would his general roaming lands be actually, or would they just go anywhere?"
So given that they are, like mountain tribes and they hold no castle, they were given land, but they didn't necessarily keep to that chunk of land.
Yeah. Whereabouts would that chunk of land be in relation to us? Would it be close or far?
As far as you would know, they would be more north in the mountains.
Oh, so they're a long ways off. Up here, sorry.
As opposed to south of us here in the forest.
Correct.
Okay.
He just inclines his head. What brings you so far south of the mountains? You must have great need for coming this far.
There is. Game is a lot more abundant here. Food's rather scarce in the mountains. Lots of competition.
Anything I can use to determine if he's telling the truth?
House sigil, house words.
What?
Would my
Might I inquire after what said competition is?
So like you would see his,
No, that was in character. Van
yeah,
actually said
no,
that.
like, you would see his house sigil. It is a white field with a brown, like, knot, like brown rope for a knot. And you said what, Zai? I'm sorry.
Van said, might I inquire as to what that competition is?
Yeah. Other predatory animals. They have to deal with the normal, what you would expect to be in the mountains, plus things like they're called shadow cats. Basically, they're like panthers
Mountain
on
lions.
steroids.
Okay.
Yeah,
They also live in the mountains. So they've got competition in form of wolves, dire wolves, bears, shadow cats, the mountain lion, stuff like that. Which, yes, while they can eat and would eat, it also like pushes the other animals away, right? Like deer don't hang out in wolf territory.
Right.
Yeah.
Could I roll a decipher to like read his like face to see if he's telling the truth?
Well,
I think he is.
yeah, well, whatever the result of that, Edric's just going, look at him. If you wanted to hunt in here, and you are a man of upstanding status, you could at least have sent a message.
Well, I understand that. I do lack the means to send messages.
Well, now you do not.
I can.
And
I can.
he just points around to the host.
I can see that many of these fine young men you have working legs.
While I understand this, you see, most of my hosts comprise of what you would call the wildlings, which aren't well respected or liked in most of these lands. And what I would send, given the news of bandits, might be seen as such, and my message, I would be unsure as to whether or not it was received.
He nods. Do you think
Perhaps we can carry a message for you, then.
I mean, I don't really have a message to send.
So you would not ask permission to continue using these lands?
To whom would I ask permission of?
Well, the residing lord, of course.
And who resides these lands?
What's our dad's name again?
Ursen
Dad.
Varagyr.
Just call him Dad.
Lord
Ursen.
Dad.
Lord Dad.
Lord
Ursen-
Father.
Ursen Varagyr of House of Varagyr.
Did we run Dick first into Knob's nemesis?
Nob doesn't have one.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say that would be very bad, and things would turn very sour very quickly, and we would
Yeah.
probably have to sacrifice Van and the knight to get the kids away.
Well, let me rephrase.
Sacrifice.
Nob doesn't have one yet. There's a whole future yet to be determined.
Amazing.
Yes.
If you wish, you can help to arrange a meeting for us, I suppose.
I believe that would be wise, yes.
Actually, I've got an idea here. I'm going to run it by you before I say it out of character. One's going to
Okay.
say, come in a week's time to the castle, and then there's going to be other lords there, so if he tries anything, we'll have other lords backing us up. But in addition, we could also bring you on board with the tournament.
This guy isn't gonna come to the tournament, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think he gives a shit about that.
Well, at least we'll have other lords there to make sure they won't try anything.
It's also worth offering, I think.
Yes. We're just going to say, come in a week's time to the castle. We could offer you, my lord, a meal at least, some pleasant conversation, and at the very least, the meeting you so desire. Roll persuasion.
Yes, please.
I will not be
While
using my
this
famous.
is going on,
Yes.
Team B.
All right, I'm gonna bounce for a bit. I will be back. I've got to go run my dad over somewhere.
I got a 14.
I shall return. Don't get us killed, please.
I got a 14.
Team B.
Okay.
Mm.
He agrees to the week's time. But Team B.
What's up?
So, to make sure I understood the plan, you guys were going to acquire a cart to load the massive mountain of a man into,
I believe that is the plan, yes.
to then ride into the heart of these bitches and try to talk to them. And or hack them to bits.
Talk? I wasn't informed we were talking.
I mean, you were intending to talk with your axes, while the other two were intending to talk with their big boy words.
I don't think so. I think that we all came together to agree on big murder. So,
On Guns A-Blazing?
guns a-blazing.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, I have no idea, considering the other two seem dead.
I'm here.
Oh, there's one.
Okay. So while this pleasant little talk seems to be coming to a close, all of you, Group A included, hear a horn coming from the wood.
I draw my sword instantly.
Wait, what?
We hear a horn coming from the wood. Woden just inclines his head and says, "Is that one of yours?" To Lord Not.
Lord Not, just says yes and begins making his way to the opening of the camp. With Paladin in a box.
We wouldn't know
So
this.
sorry, sir. Can't really net you any information on that, but Scruffles and Knob can see an archer holding a horn in his hand blowing.
Oh, wait. Oh. The timelines are colliding.
Wait, okay, hold
Oh
on.
my god.
Alright, so we're in our cart, right?
Yeah.
Alright. That fellow looks jolly.
Let's kill him.
Indeed,
I mean,
he does look like a jolly fellow blowing a horn. And at this point, it's on, all of you guys, not just Team A or B. This is the la-di-da-di everybody.
Okay. So, making sure I understand, for those of us in the camp,
Yes.
there is a box is being carried in, or, people are rolling a cart?
Neither.
Neither?
For the people in the camp, because of the palisade walls,
Yeah.
you hear a horn blow,
Right?
and the fightery types are moving towards the openings.
Hmm.
The wildlings appear to be going into the tents.
Interesting.
What is happening?
Lord Knott says, "I'm unsure. You see, there's walls in the way."
Well, let's have a look then. Well, and Edric is going to climb back on his bear.
Edric, what can you see?
I don't think I can see over the palisade.
Fair enough.
Can I?
No.
Actually,
Have the best.
that's what I was about to say. Just Ulrika, stand. It's like try to get the bear to stand on its hind legs to see if I can then sat on the bear that has stood on its hind legs see over the walls.
Like it's awkward,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like you've done this enough times that while awkward, you have figured out how to do such.
Okay.
And yeah, you do see over the wall the archer that is blowing his horn.
Looks like
But nothing past that.
But
Trees
nothing past
be in
that?
the way.
All right. One man with a bow blowing a horn. That's it.
Like, just like the side that you guys came up on, it looked like another scouting position.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 4 entrances into this camp. Think cardinal directions. You guys came from the north. This would be coming from the east. Or sorry.
I'm sorry, say again?
West. So you guys came in from the north. These would be
Yeah.
coming from the west.
This is coming from
If you're
the
thinking
west.
cardinal directions.
Okay, okay.
Because I figured you lot and B would try to hit the big flank.
So they're coming in from, like, kind of this way-ish.
Like, I did actually have a map for all this.
Uh-huh. Oh, but
But,
you can't open it because you can't get into Roll20 on your computer.
Yes, because we're back to the computer sees... Well, part of the computer sees the internet, the other part does not.
Interesting.
Oh no.
Welcome back. We may be getting beset by some people.
Back in a second.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna stay here on my stood-up bear. Looking
Okay.
out that a ways.
Team B, what do?
I'm in a cart.
Yes. You hear the horn.
Is that the sound of the call?
No, shut up,
No.
great.
Ah,
I'll let you know.
I'm a noble. You can't just call me that. It's rude.
It's part of
Just
your
slight me.
honorable disguise.
This guy doesn't seem very honorable to me.
It'll be honorable when you get bestowed rewards for killing all these bandits. Oh,
Wait, killing?
capturing, whatever.
Oh,
They're bandits. I mean, they can be killed. That's honorable.
do you yield? Axe cleaving through, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's all I'm doing is I'm just in the cart still. I'm waiting for my moment to shine.
Alright, so we'll just continue on our fake cart way.
Oh.
Unless, what do you suggest we do, Sethy boy?
What exactly can I and I will see / am aware of?
So, you can see what appears to be the possibility of a palisade wall. About
I'm back.
Welcome back.
probably walking time, maybe 3 to 5 minutes behind him. Cart time is going to be a bit longer just because of the mud.
Yeah.
You see one archer for sure, and that is about it right now. You can smell the scent of meat being cooked.
I see. Were we aware that this palisade was going to be here when we took off, or no?
So, I'm going with talking with more people in the town. You would have been able to logic stuff together. Like, I was speeding a little bit up. More or less for you guys. In a way that would make sense for your lot.
Yeah.
Because I also didn't want to have you guys look for it while you have a night in a box where suffocation could be a reality.
Yes.
I
You'll
yes,
be fine.
the night of the box.
Yes.
Paladin, how does
I'm suffocating.
Paladin, how does it feel to be the closest thing to Don Quixote the setting has at the moment?
I mean, somebody's got to do it, clearly.
But yeah, so that's what you're seeing there, Scruffles.
Alrighty. Now, does this archer guy, is he dressed in, like, all black and stuff, or no?
Similar to what I was describing earlier, where, and this particular case, he would be wearing the black cloak, but otherwise, like, furs and hides.
Alrighty. Does the cloak look like the whole Night Watch thing?
Yes.
Alrighty. So these are our guys,
Potentially.
potentially. So I suppose we continue with the plan, that is, unless things get too terrible.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
For the lot of you,
Mhm.
Team B, you are seeing for sure a lot of soldiery type dudes, the like that I was describing to them, if you recall, heading your way. To include a dude wearing a bearskin.
What?
Um,
What, coming towards the fort, or?
No. This is the people outside the fort.
So this
All
is
right.
like, I don't know if any of you are in tow, but the people that are inside are making their way outside.
So there's a bearskin man coming
Yeah.
towards us.
Yes.
I'm gonna knock on the crate. There's a legendary bandit. Get ready.
I'm so excited!
You know what? All right. Time to demonstrate that things are not going to plan by way of riding
Dad's
out from
negotiation skills.
by riding out of the out from the palisade on the back of my bear, looking clearly unharmed, following these people because, well, what the hell else am I gonna do right now?
Is Lord not going with them?
Yeah, that's the guy in the bearskin. He went out.
I'm gonna I'm gonna be standing like just joining Lord Not, and I'm just like, what is going on here?
A legendary bandit!
I'm gonna knock on the crate. My son's joined the bandits.
My lord, do we need to put them down?
I think so.
Is it today?
Finally? Can I recognize my father here?
Absolutely. So Dad recognizes the children almost immediately. Children, you recognize Dad and Scruffles.
I'm just gonna turn. I'm not gonna really. Lord Not, what are you doing?
And a large cart.
Yeah.
Just so it's Dad, Scruffles, and large cart.
Large cart with a large box. But
Well,
you don't see the hedge knight anywhere.
No, I don't
Alright.
suspect that. I'm like, Lord
Well-
Not, what is going on?
While Zaku's doing that, Edric is gonna approach the cart.
It appears we have visitors.
What are
And
you doing? Are you part of the bandits now, son?
We're not even sure. Just low voice. We're not even sure these are bandits, Father.
And what are they doing in my land? This is basically banditry.
I mean,
I
fair.
have heard tales of men called the flick through journal. The faces of the forests. From the sounds of it, they've been stealing grain. However, they have not been burning things down.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know anything about that, but the leader of this host is a man by the name of Lord Knot.
Oh, I've heard of them. Among the peasants, it's one of the mountain clans, or
Yes, he's the lord of a clan from the mountains to the north of us.
So bandit nobility, you tell me.
well,
He
they
cla-
did say that they had possibly a noble among them, as well as wildlings and deserters from the Night's Watch.
Well, there certainly are people wearing a suspicious amount of black, but I can't say anything for certain.
Do you think they're approaching us to greet us or to rob us?
Time to beat them.
Well, I don't think they're planning to rob you.
And while this conversation is going on, Lord Not just halt. What's your business?
Oh shit, can they recognize us?
He could potentially recognize you.
Oh no.
Mr. Status 5.
How do we...
I could have previously attempted to disguise you.
disguise me.
No, I mean, there's no look of recognition.
Oh good. You do the talking.
Oh, time to lie through my teeth.
Can I hear Paladin now that I'm right up by the cart?
Yes.
Is that Brynjar?
No.
With the box.
No!
Brynjar, why are you in a box?
Your father insisted, Sonny.
We are here to simply move through this area, carrying all of this nice stuff.
And just further whispering, Father, we were already in the process of arranging a meeting between him and you to discuss his reasons for being here
What we need at this point is a surrender.
and potential compensation for him being here, so we don't have to waste resources fighting him. I can potentially turn this into a useful partnership.
How long he's been in that box? What's he going to kill now?
Time.
Wolves? There's lots of wolves out here.
Okay, then go find some wolves and bring them back.
That's... Oh, Brynjar, it looks like there's a pack of wolves off to the west of here.
That sounds great, Sonny, but I want to fight bandits.
Go find a pack of bandits and bring them back.
Telling you just to run off randomly into the forest to fight. Well, admittedly, that is literally what you told us to do, and we succeeded.
You're great at it, boy. Get going.
Worms just still standing next to Lord North and says, just give them a bit.
I see you know these people.
Father, do you want me just to out you to him? Do we just?
Is this something to be concerned of?
Sure, fuck it.
He's just like, depends.
And just Edric turns around, gives Warden a thumbs up.
He's like, Warden just holds like his thumbs up, like, you sure? Alright.
Nod.
He's like, Lord Not, allow me to introduce my father. And he motions to Ursen. Please do not ask what he's doing. He hasn't changed since I was a kid.
You see a rather questioning look as he just bows slightly, just, my lord?
Are you the one causing all these banditry issues in my land?
Doesn't seem like it, Dad.
Let the Lord answer for himself, please.
To say that we've gotten along smoothly would be wrong.
Explain.
Well, I did not wish your people injured. We did, in fact, need tools.
Why didn't you barter for them then?
We have nothing to barter with.
Where do you live?
You see this wall?
The little palisade we're at, right?
Yeah,
Yes, what of it?
just on the other side.
Oh. Wait, how do you have nothing? What?
They're survivalists, Father. They love to live off. They like to live off the land.
I don't
Wait.
think it counts as living off the land if you're stealing from local villages.
I do
You
agree.
sound pretty dishonorable, my lord.
I do agree. I do agree with that, Lord Knot. This is a bit of a tad embarrassing.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of survivalism if you have to go rob villages?
Listen, 107, Lord Knot. You clearly need certain resources, but due to the nature of your chosen lifestyle, you have elected to not have the capabilities of building them. But however, you acquire the tools. In exchange for coming to our area and aiding us in certain duties, we will supply these tools to you into the future.
Hold on. Are you having a stroke?
Pain.
Pain.
The skull dagger are having a stroke.
Need
I don't
to
see how
gain
that's stupid.
Better position. Deals could be made.
There's still time.
One second. I'm taking Fern aside and I'm gonna grab Cloakman and go to the box and it's just, what do you mean?
Okay, well, it seems that these people are, need stuff and are rather reasonable and honorable and all that, Kind of.
Yes?
Well, what if we just. Well, they seem to be pretty good at moving about and hitting things and finding stuff, surviving. Well, you see, that'd be pretty great for hunting down bandits.
Oh!
And they need stuff. And we have stuff. And we also need stuff. So, we could just barter their services for our stuff. So they can still feel all honorable and stuff. We could also say, hey, you could have just talked to us from the very beginning.
Yes, Woden's still having this conversation. Woden's still having a conversation. In return, of course, for these supplying with these goods, we would need something from you, though.
Alright,
You need skins and antlers.
Rather, we need assistance dealing with more serious.
I'm willing to pay you and forgive your sins against the land.
Woden's just like,
You help us deal with the unlawful inhabitants beyond yourselves.
Yes, essentially, that's what I was going to get to.
Awful. Sounds like they're dishonorable.
What do you say, Lord Knot?
It's okay, we can make them honorable.
Here's the thing.
I hate that.
While I enjoy the thought of what you're proposing, I cannot speak on behalf of the other houses that are out here, per se.
Wait, what other house? How many of you are there?
Are there
I
other?
knew it.
Wait, hold on. Are we currently in the middle of a survivalist commune competition?
It appears to be that way.
Has this been all of the banditry issue, or is it just these guys?
Are you
all
telling
of their
me?
friends?
Are you telling me that we currently? Woden's just like. So to clarify, what other houses are in the area that you know of?
I believe that House Harclay is to the north of you, if my geography serves right.
House Harclay?
Yeah. Harclay.
Hold on, let me just make some notes.
Are they also a mountain clan?
They are. Though
So-
I don't know what they are up to as of late. But if they are a problem, I can speak to them, but I cannot promise you anything.
Are there any other houses in the area, or bandits, genuine bandits that you know of?
Houses I know not of. Bandits are an issue everywhere.
Bandits in our general area. Those are the pressing issues we must deal with.
I don't know where any currently are located, but I can look into them.
in return for supplying you with these goods and your assistance in dealing with them, and also requesting House Harclay to at least come and present themselves while they're in our territory, we will supply you with the tools you need.
No need for thievery when we could all work together.
We are
because,
all men of the North.
Yeah. Because, we can't let people shoot our, steal our stuff.
May I roll a charm here?
Oh, you can, yeah.
Alright, yay. I'm going to convert one of my dice for a 4. D6, 5d6, sorry.
And it's at this point in time that other people are arriving on scene. All of those wildlings that you guys saw diving into tents are now coming out armed with, like, rudimentary things. Bows. Like, you have your bows, you have knives.
Is it like the Soviets, where one guy has the bow and the other guy has the arrow?
Not to that extreme, but I mean, you're not incredibly far off.
Okay, I got a 17.
Okay. So, like, all of the wildlings are posting up behind the armed folk that were there quicker, and Lord Not.
Mm-hmm.
But they aren't doing anything aggressive yet. You're 17. He looks around at the wildlings and the troop underneath him, and turns back and goes, I feel as though something like that can be arranged.
Woden nods. Thank you, my lord Not. You are most... I'm sorry, let me just think of the big word. This will be a most pleasant... I'm trying to think of the word. Not deal, not bargain. Arrange. This will be the most pleasant arrangement. But, however, on behalf of behalf of the little folk, please inform us next time you come into our territory.
I can promise you that I will try.
He nods. Woden then just removes his helmet, reveals who he is, and smiles.
And it's at this point that Sir William throws the mud into his face.
I will
He's been holding it the whole time. Just
Oh man.
give me one, fucker. There it is. Black.
Well, that'll be a good ending now.
That's
Yeah.
I dig
That's
that.
it.
That's fucking funny.
Is Paladin still in the box?
I don't know. It's in the box.
Is it time?
Stay in the box a little longer.
Father, you can't. How long are you planning to keep him in there?
Till we find the bandits.
10 days later. Go, my
Father.
warrior. He's dead.
Father, I don't think you're finding the bandits today.
What about tomorrow?
You're going to keep him in the box until tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you
Pretty hot in here, sir.
do you pay attention to how thoughts sound in your head before you?
Yes.
You hear in the distance from Woden just clicking his phone. That is a lie.
Father, I think Brynjar should be let out of the box.
Aye, Lord. Listen to your father, your son.
Fine.
He's losing oxygen and turning into a pirate.
Slowly but surely, I go mad.
Oh,
Yarr.
Brynjar, come out of the
yeah,
box.
yours.
He's turning into an iron
Come out
ball.
of the box. Okay, wait. Did somebody say come out of the box? Can I
Yes.
just like burst out of the box, like
Yeah.
axes blasting my way out? Just
You
an
can,
explosion
so
of
long as
box.
when you like get that first like hit of oxygen, like the first words are "Gar Peter."
Or
Thought
what?
experiments.
God. Alternatively, just here's Brynja. Anyway, what do I need to roll to determine if I can just obliterate this box?
I think
You
that
have
would be a athletics.
Do you have at least 5 athletics?
I have 6.
Yo,
I
no,
think
yeah,
you could just
definitely.
break the box. I think you could just break the box.
Break the box.
I don't think you have
Can,
to
but do you, like, if you want to, like, just completely obliterate it for the sake of obliterating it,
Obliterate the box.
fuck it, let's do this.
21.
Kaboom.
The box is
Is it
obliterated.
21? I believe that is a destroyed box.
Question, what is the combat defense of a box?
Zero.
I mean, it would be combat defense of wood, but I'm not entirely sure offhand what that is.
No, that would be the
I mean,
armor.
that-
If you would.
That being said, this giving the box the best case scenario where this is like a difficulty 12 to bust out of it from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Our man just beat this thing by
Yeah.
by like 5
That's one
or
dead
well,
box.
actually by 9. Is that?
Like, I like to imagine that him breaking out of the box was just him flexing a little bit, and the walls just...
And suddenly he's
like,
got the Pillar Man
plopped out.
theme. Ay, ay, ay.
So, like, the box is intact, but he's wearing it like a raincoat.
I wonder what happened to him.
Yes, he's Master Roshi, but with a box instead of a turtle shell.
Like, the walls just kind of, like, fell. So, like, still has the board on face, but, like, the side walls have flopped open, and the front and, or, like, the top and bottom just, like, flop out. Almost like a crowbar was used.
I see, I'm not the only wizard in these lands.
But Paladin, you are free.
I'm free. Oh, God. There are no bandits here. Nor
Nope,
wolves.
just mountain people.
You do see what appear to be bandits, however.
Get
He
them.
points the axe at them. Just are those? Are you sure those aren't bandits?
We're just
They
gonna
look
step.
like bandits.
We're just gonna step to the front. Stand down, stand down. It's fine.
Yeah, we're pretty sure they're not bandits.
That's not 100%.
He looks back at the Lord and just, if it's not 100%, I mean, is that enough percent to justify killing them?
Mm-mm.
You know I can't count. We've been over this.
100%.
Why did you
years
remove a
since I've
sword
been-
hand? So they can't bandit. If they are bandits.
He
So are they
did
bandits
admit
or are
to
they not
visiting your
bandits?
land.
Oh, so they are bandits.
What? I
Are
can't
you
even
the ones that have been attacking my land? Well, I can say we haven't gotten together smooth, or haven't gotten along smoothly.
That's admission. They're bandits. Get up.
No, please.
Father!
Once more, I look back and forth between the parties
I just
and
gotta,
ask again,
Just-
are they bandits?
No!
Father, please do not
No.
cause an altercation just because you want to be, as the Bravosi call it, a meme lord.
What?
That's some prissy words you're using from your college, son.
I think the word better would be confrontational.
Mean Lord? What? What?
It descends from a. I'll tell you later.
Anyway, carrying on.
Brynjar continues to look back and forth.
Brunel, you can sit. Brunel, you can sit
Bring
down.
you out, sit down.
I don't want to sit
Right
down.
now, there's gains to be made, hopefully.
I don't know.
Just looking at Scruffle's character, just go on.
You see, these people,
Mhm.
they are of another house that
Mhm.
lives off the land, and they've been living off the land not so well. So hopefully, we're
Sounds
going
like
to
bandits.
be working together soon. So they can stop troubling us, and we don't have to, waste our energy.
Sounds a lot like bandits. Come on, there's only, 50 of them? It'll only be a minute.
Actually, for a man that can't count, there are about 50 people.
Surprisingly,
By the way, he can't count them. He just assumes that's the number.
Hey, you've nailed it for the actual bandits I had, but not including the wildlings. There's about 50 people.
One.
Brilliant.
There is one slight problem with this, Brynjar.
Go on.
Our lands don't have many people. We would like there to be more people here.
It's all heads. I mean, we've got enough. There are
Yes,
people.
If there's these people who rob my lands, that doesn't help the population now, does it?
Lord,
Yes.
you are really confusing me when your sons tell me not to stab people and you tell me to stab people. You really got to make up your mind. Son.
Woden just goes to the Lord. Your people might want to go back inside. This is going to take a while.
To help you out, Paladin, you are smart enough to understand the chain of command, and that data.
I know. That's why I'm like,
kids, if they say different, your boss still gave you the go-ahead.
the axes are clenched. Actually, yeah. What do they say when they see this massive hulking man burst out of a box in full plate mail wielding axe?
So the wildlings stand resolute. The Lord stands resolute. The other dudes, they all kind of take a step or two back. So they out here shitting bricks, but
At the very least, we could end this pretty quickly. Just a quick duel. That'd be nice.
Brynjar, if you promise not to do anything, if you promise not to attack these people for now, I will start teaching you how to count.
What part of a beautiful, buxom woman who knows math do you not understand, boy?
Right. Anyways, Father, we're mostly at the point of the agreement where they're not going to be stealing from the people.
And your father's really good at ignoring your suggestion.
I'm gonna step up next to the cart and say, I will say that it looks like either he has some Night's Watch deserters in his host, or they managed to acquire some of their equipment through potentially dubious means.
Rips on the axe titan again, and just sounds pretty much like deserters to me. This could be an easy solution. I don't understand what we're waiting for.
Well, we
So-
could use them to fight the other raider houses.
you are addressing the Lord about deserters.
No, I'm
I
talking
was addressing Lord Varagyr about the deserters, informing him.
I didn't hear a word you said. I'm gonna be frank.
Oh, you're back.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I've been
nice.
here.
He told you that the guys in front of us were likely deserters or acquired their gear by killing people who are associated with things that we like.
Ah.
That being the Night's
I
Watch.
dislike the things that dislike the things I like.
Exactly. Now you're
The more
getting it.
reason to kill.
See, this is what I'm saying, Lord. You've got to make up your mind.
Alright, you and me, we're going back to the castle and figuring something else out to do than argue.
Is anybody addressing
Fine.
about
Are the
it?
archers here?
No.
The archers.
Okay, let's go get our archers.
Sounds great.
Oh yeah. Also, the thing. Are they not Are they big no on the possibility of trading stuff for them fighting the other?
I already made that deal.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on board with it. They said that they would talk to the other mountain tribe houses to find out what the fuck is going on there. And to arrange meetings if they are being problematic for your house.
All right.
As well as to help hunt down other bandits that are causing problems.
Does
In
that
exchange for tools and food.
Does that sound good, House Lord?
I think we've already walked off to get the archers.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. So that deal is.
No.
very-
Scruffles is asking Knob.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Did that deal sound good? So are we grabbing
Yes,
the
it
archers?
sounds
and going
good.
on? Okay, we're
No,
going.
I'm not getting the archers to arch them down.
Okay, I just
Okay.
had to make sure.
Lord, you've got to
went
stop
to take a
memeing. You
tea
keep
and
getting me
missed a little
excited.
bit of stuff.
Oh, and for the record, because I can now, to give you a visual cue
Hey.
of what you guys were kind of standing in.
Oh.
Be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
So let me go to this. So that's kind of, if you need me to make them bigger so that way you guys can get an idea.
I got it. This makes sense. We got our palisade. We got our tents. We got our dudes.
And then
can we see what Lord Knob looks like?
that's what I'm working on.
Oh my. Oh my.
He doesn't look so tough.
He's got some very big. Where did he get those giant skulls from?
Just say,
They're
he
bigger
does have
than
a
his
lot
head.
of human
have a lot-
skulls.
He has a lot of
around
human
him.
skulls and a rather,
feel like
rather
the
small
humans-
head.
I feel like the human skulls are kind of an important detail that got
Yeah,
glossed
no.
over there.
No, like
I also,
unironically,
like,
this man
you
looks
know,
exactly
he
like a
wouldn't-
bandit.
This is Westeros. People
He
kill each
wouldn't
other
have
all
had
the
the
time.
skulls.
Yeah, but
But it
people
would
don't
just be
normally
hard.
keep skulls as a belt.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you say, Trip?
Of
You
We
said
heard
some-
something skulls from you.
okay. No, so what I was saying is he's not the kind of guy that would have had skulls. It was just like the rest
Okay.
of the art. So
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So skulls omitted intention.
Forget the skulls. But
Although, just being at Westerosi, there is a group called the Golden Company who take the skulls of their commanders and gild them.
Yes,
Those aren't in
gilded skulls.
Westeros.
But they are Westerosi cultural wise. It's weird, I know.
Whatever the case. Okay.
It is abnormal to keep
It
your
is.
skulls.
Yes.
Anyway.
But it looks like we're mostly resolved here.
Hello. I'm back.
yes.
Welcome back, Knob.
And to answer that question of what he was wearing for armor, he was actually wearing mail. It's like
Mail.
chainmail.
Okay.
And wielding a longsword.
How much more of the video? How much more of the game do we have left this evening?
Oh, this is all wrap up stuff. Like if you want to stick around, go for it.
Oh
If you don't-
no! I'm just wondering if when I should have to stop the recording or to split it up for another bit.
I mean, this is all I basically had for you guys today.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel it's a
Oh.
good intro.
Okay. So it's just
we kill bandits and homeless
Like
people.
I was
Oh.
I was good at Paladin breaking out of the box, to be honest.
Well, everyone,
I
that is-
I don't like how you tricked us with fake bandits.
No, they are real bandits.
Yes,
This is
we
what I'm
were the
saying.
bandits
Like,
that
we should
were
have
raiding
already
your
just
land.
gone ahead.
Yes, even if they are real bandits, though, we can
Ye-
use them.
yeah. We've
Yeah, we can use them as, holders for axes. What's
Yeah.
not to love here? Come on,
but
guys.
we've got
Bandits are perfect bear feed.
But
What
here's
is
the
wrong with you guys?
here's
No,
the thing.
there's always the option of after we use them to get rid of all the bandits.
Oh, we should totally gun them down.
Yes. Well, after we've done that, we pretty much just have to invoke the fact that they're using the Black Watch. Night's Watch! God damn it, Brett!
The Greg's Watch. Yeah, Greg's Watch. Got it.
Greg's watch. Yes.
Greg's Watch.
If you
Same
did
as-
feel like I had intentionally made it seem like they weren't the bandits, that is my apologies. They were totally part of the bandits.
Oh no, we know they're bandits.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was
Like, I
clear
kinda-
from the beginning.
we know.
No. I kind of figured they were bandits. I was just trying to get the in-character justification of this, and this guy came across as actually kind of chill.
Yeah, he's a chill dude. He needs
He's a
shit,
bandit.
but doesn't He doesn't
He's
think
pretty
like
chill for a fucking bandit. Anyway.
he felt as though his means were justified.
Okay, and we've arranged a situation where he doesn't have to resort to those means anymore.
Hmm.
Correct.
And if he
See
keeps it
how
up,
well-
if he keeps it up, then we
Maybe
kick his
How
butt.
negotiation works.
If he, hey, think about it this way: if he keeps this up, we have a banner house.
Hmm. We basically kick
Hey,
his
hey,
ass,
that's
and
too
then
expensive.
we basically just, if he keeps it up, we kick his ass, and we basically cause him to swear fealty.
No, like
Well,
if
we
he,
kill him.
Frankly, I don't
No,
think
no, hold
anybody
on.
would want him as a banner house.
If he kept
He's
doing- yeah, I'm gonna be
literally
frank,
The
if
Starks do. The Starks actually have him as a banner house.
Well,
He's
the
still
Starks
loyal
are
to
also
the Starks.
dishonorable curs. What do you want from me?
They're not. They're the most.
Actually,
Okay.
if we actually caught him, we could just tell. the
In
Starks this.
character, Trap.
just
Actually.
I don't give a damn about whether they are honorable in reality.
Yeah, I'm sure they're
They're
really
all-
cool.
Enjoy a
honorable.
bandit. My guy's not gonna like him.
Also,
Okay.
they're a pile of bandits of the land. That's why up until you guys going, oh no, that's Dad, better go stop him. I was fully intent on killing him.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
actually,
So they
like,
walk-
We know.
it's
kind
Shit
of.
would have been hype.
it was kind of painful seeing you make Nav go full.
I'm.
It was gonna be funny.
That would have been great. I would have deeply enjoyed that.
Just sick 'em,
Well,
Hedge.
On that bombshell, I'm ending the video. So thank you for watching, everybody. Maybe see you next week. Bye. Wah, 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 wah.